that our children should not be exposed to the dangers of COVID, physically, but we're also offering opportunities for them to continue their studies normally. And some people ask, are we prepared? What we are trying to do, Mr. President, is we're not really prepared. Hindi naman ito bagong invention. Because distance education, many universities have distance education programs. Many local governments have radio stations. We are utilizing its 50 years of communication without necessarily requiring our children to go to school. So they can still go to school, they can still study. Teachers can monitor them as well as the students. So ito yung namin, Mr. President, which we would like to share with you, and we seek your approval of our alternative ways of learning, which are already existing right now. Being done by many schools, but this time, malaki ang because we are now existing but education will continue
I'm impressed with the simplicity of the program, and I believe that all that you have said is really feasible. Radio, walang television, and all of these things. I believe we have a very workable program, and I support you. And should you require any help from any of the departments, feel free to communicate with them. It's a question of funding. I will, so to speak, scrape the bottom of the barrel. Just to, well, kung wala na tayong pera, edukaran lang natin sa edukasyon sa mga bata. We'll have to forgo many things along the way because of what happened. But education, I think, if it is compromised, it should be negligible, so that it should go on, because the future of this country depends on how we educate our young people nowadays. I agree with you in this program. I support you. And if there's anything that we can do, the ALG and or whatever, we will
Thank you very much,
endeavor to help you.
Ang motto natin sa Department of Education, learning must continue, education must continue. Nagawa natin ito nung nagkaroon tayo ng sigalot sa Marawi, kung may bagyo, may earthquake, pinapatuloy natin ang edukasyon. And ngayon, with COVID, sabi natin, ipagpatuloy pa rin natin ang edukasyon dahil the children cannot wait, education cannot wait. Dahil maghintay tayo halimbawa na isang taon, Secretary, baka by the time babalik yung mga bata, they will be older by 1 year or 2 years, at maiiwanan na sila sa daloy ng knowledge, sa daloy ng information, at saka mga innovation. So ito ang good news. Nagpapasalamat kami, Secretary, sa inyong office, lalo na kay President Duterte na talagang nagsabi siya na magbigay siya ng support. Sabi pa nga niya, I will scrape the bottom of the barrel para lang ma-support itong ating alternative ways of teaching our children. Tapos yung mga local governments, ang laking tulong na binibigay nila, suporta, at mga
Department of Education, Caraga Region, East Lake City Division. Demographic Profile. Lake City Division is composed of 10 districts. It has 51 elementary schools, 10 of which are central schools, 24 non-central schools, 16 multi-grade schools, and 1 integrated school. It has 19 junior high schools, 3 of which are implementing units and 15 non-implementing units. With 11 senior high schools, 1 standalone senior high school, and 10 integrated schools. With 1,472 senior high school students, 5,643 junior high school students, and 13,593 elementary students. In its intention to expand inclusive education, Lake City Division, through the Alternative Learning System, has 58 enrollees under the Basic Literacy Program, 243 in A&D Elementary, and 825 in A&E Secondary. When it comes to the teaching staff, there are currently 515 teachers, 53 master teachers, and 12 special education teachers. For junior high school, there are 288 teachers and 26 master teachers. For senior high school, there are 67 teachers, 3 master teachers, and 4 special science teachers. And for the alternative learning system, there are 13 mobile teachers and 5 ALS coordinators, all under the supervision of the school's division office.
Sulig Best greetings. We have conducted online surveys to our teachers and learners in depth of the Lake City Division, and here are the results. For the data on teacher readiness survey, we considered the 928 teachers in the Lake City Division. Of this population, 43% have laptops or desktops with Wi-Fi connection at home. 39% have laptops or desktops but no internet connection at home. 6% have laptops or desktops but no internet connectivity in the area, and 12% neither have laptops nor desktops. Further, 64% of the teachers have smartphones or tablets with internet connection at home. 32% have the smartphones or tablets with no internet connection, and 4% do not have smartphones or tablets. The data on learner readiness show the following distribution. 4,373 indigenous peoples and 101 Muslims. Only 9,519 learners have smartphone or tablet, while 1,682 learners have their own laptop or desktop. 10,062 have access to commercial radio, while 3,490 have access to division radio, and 16,701 learners do not have smart TV at home. Among the respondents, 15,742 do not have internet connection at home, while 7,999 of them have no internet access in their area at all. The learning types and context survey results suggest the following. The blended modalities shall include face-to-face with TV or radio-based instruction, face-to-face with online learning, and face-to-face with modular learning. For elementary, 7,300 learners are expected to go for an F2F with TV or radio-based instruction. 1,455 learners will go for F2F with online learning, and 11,740 learners will have F2F modular learning. For junior high school, 2,033 learners are expected to go for an F2F with TV or radio-based instruction. 3,474 learners will go for F2F with online learning, and 3,053 learners will have F2F modular learning. For senior high school, 726 learners are expected to go for an F2F with TV or radio-based instruction. 982 learners will go for F2F with online learning, and 949 learners will have F2F modular learning.
Results on the Learner Context Survey revealed that the learning delivery modalities for DepEd Bislig City Division are the three blended distance learning modality and the traditional face-to-face with social distancing. Here is a quick preview on its implementation. First is the modular distance learning modality. It is a learning modality that combines face-to-face teaching and the use of self-learning modules in print or digital format. Education program supervisors had crafted the modules based on the reduced MELC or the most essential learning competencies. The second one is the face-to-face and online contact distance learning modality, a learning modality that features the teacher facilitating learning and engaging learners' active participation using various technologies accessed through the internet while they are geographically remote from each other during instruction. It can be synchronous, asynchronous, or hybrid. The third modality is the TV and radio-based instruction, distance learning modality, a learning modality that is alternative learning delivery mode using a radio broadcast to deliver educationally inclined activities to the intended listener while tuning in the radio frequency where the RBI is aired. They will answer the activities provided in the modules and worksheets, intensely follow the instruction of the teachers, perform, submit the given tasks, and place the accomplished worksheets and projects in the portfolio. The teacher shall identify the learner's preferred blended learning face-to-face with RBI, reminds the learners through the parents, guardians, or tutors on the schedule of RBI session and face-to-face sessions, strictly implement the health protocols inside the classroom, dates the learners on their performance during the RBI and F2F sessions, prepare worksheets aligned to the MELCs and script with specific rubrics. Deliver the session with interaction with the learners through text messages. Fourth modality is the face-to-face with social distancing. It is an instructional method where course content and learning materials are taught in person to a group of learners. This allows a live interaction between a learner and a teacher. It is the most traditional type of learning instruction. Classes which consist of 20 students or less are qualified for this traditional mode of teaching. During the implementation phase, the teacher will set up the classroom suited for 15 to 20 learners, observing social distancing, make shifting if necessary, create a class program indicating the schedule of the face-to-face instruction, and prepare precautionary health materials and equipment.
In response to COVID-19 crisis and adapting to new normal life situation, DepEd Bislig City Division Health and Nutrition Section came up with our learning continuity plan, ensuring the health, safety, and well-being of our learners and personnel. The following activities that should be conducted before opening of classes until the end of school year 2020-2021 are the following. There will be schools decontamination. Division Memorandum Number 149 Series 2020 was issued last May 21, 2020 containing the decontamination guidelines, methods, and checklists. These guidelines ensure a safe and conducive learning environment for the learners and personnel. So in the guidelines, we mandated the following. Daily wearing of face masks even to the school's visitors, including parents of our learners. Putting up signage, no mask, no entry, placing foot bath, and checking of body temperature in all entry points of schools. Daily hand washing before entering the offices and classrooms are also mandated. All learners are not allowed to go outside the classrooms during breaks. All are encouraged to bring their own packed lunch, snacks, and beverages for the entire day. However, for the canteen personnel and food consignee, they are required to present latest medical clearance from CHO as food handlers, and the supervised recess is allowed observing the proper handling of foods and physical distancing. Ambulatory vendors are not allowed to enter and sell inside the school. Mandatory monitoring and daily disinfection of classrooms and offices every after classes in the afternoon. Physical distancing is strictly observed inside and outside the classrooms. The guidelines for decontamination are based on the DOH Department Memorandum Number 2020-0157. The second activity is the debriefing or our psychosocial support services to assist the DepEd learners and personnel in dealing with the psychological symptoms that generally associated with the trauma exposure. Division's health personnel, with the guidance of Division's counselors, will capacitate the teachers and other school personnel in different psychosocial interventions. In these activities, we will be joined by our SDS, SGOD Chief, DRR Management Coordinator, SOCMO, and Division Monitoring and Evaluation personnel.
The Join Upland Balik Eskwela and Brigada Eskwela Division Virtual Kickoff Program. We will be appealing to our partners' hearts for needs in the following. Academic enrichment. These include ICT or computer supplies, such as laptop, desktop, webcam, microphone, headset, speaker, and smart TV, as well as internet equipment such as modem, switch hub, pocket Wi-Fi, and internet connection. These will all be used in the online distance learning and other blended modalities. FM or radio stations, cable TVs, and other media outlets within Bislig City that will provide time slots for TV or radio-based instruction for formal education and alternative learning system. We will also be needing a radio communication tower in the division. Thermal scanners, alcohol-based hand sanitizers, material tubes, cleaning tools, including materials such as spray tanks, disinfectant sprays for disinfecting bleach and food bags, face masks, shields and gloves, multivitamins, capsules, tablets or syrups, as well as printing of health info materials. And last, but certainly not the least, we will also be needing assistance for printing of learning material modules and modes of distribution.
Learners. Resulta ni ani 15,000 sa atong mga bata ang walay kanang internet, 3,000 ang walay internet kanang kanang area. Oo, 15,000. So nagpamatuod lamang nga ang atong division is dili gyud ready ni ani nga pamaagi sa pagtudlo mao tong naningkamot ta og with Miss Lalay naningkamot nga makakitag partner maka-sponsor na nasayod kita nga dako kayo ni milyones nga kwarta siguro maabot pag bilyon. Ang printing lang sa module maningkamot kita nga 1:1 ang provision sa module. Unya ang module ra ba ang per cost na estimate lang namo is 85 pesos. And these are thousands of modules nga among pagaprintahon. So bilyon-bilyon mao to nga ang mga partners nato diha among gihikap ang inyong kasing-kasing.
Let me stress 5 important points. First, the health and safety of Bisliganon students, teachers, parents, and administrators is a top priority, and it shall be non-negotiable. Second, learning must continue to all students at all levels. Third, plans, actions, and decision-making will be based on what is best for students. We will innovate and adjust to the system. without compromising its quality and ideals. Fourth, parents at home will be our prime partner in the delivery of quality basic education, and they shall be informed about how we go through the new normal. Fifth, the learning context and types of learners will be continually studied. Its implication will be the guiding post in moving forward. Under my leadership, I assure you that the challenges brought by the new normal will be under control. I am confident enough to say it because I can feel you are all with us. I am seeing it before my eyes. I am assured that this event manifests a gesture of everyone putting their hands together and willing to offer a fair share. We can do this. Everything will be all right. Together we shall overcome. God bless us all.